Congratulations.
You've been worked.
Congratulations.
You've been worked.
Congratulations.
You've been worked. Ladies and gentlemen, dorks and mother flowers. Yeah, that's right, dorks and mother flowers. We are now live. We are now live here on YouTube.com. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a new episode of Around the Point here on YouTube.com. It is Sunday. It is Sunday, January 24th. 2021. For a second there, I almost said 2020. I don't know why, but I almost did. I know, it would have been the wrong year. It is what it is. Anywho, I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. I did say on Twitter this past week that a lot of things were going to change. I don't know if you guys saw, but I have a new photo, a Twitter avatar. I want to thank the good homie himself, Shaheen, over at Nuclear Heat's Graphics for getting it done. Not only did we get that done, also, we got a new logo. As you can see on the top corner there, Around the Point. A new logo. Better than ever. Better than fucking, and of course, more importantly, a new overlay. New template. As you can see, a new fucking template. I am excited, but more importantly, all I gotta say is, basically, there you go with that. We got everyone here in the chat. We got everyone here. Everyone's having a wonderful time here, if you will. I just want to get one thing done here as well, if I can. There you go with that, and there we go. There we go with that. There we go with that. But what I want to do, though, honestly, is, basically, if I can, there you go. 1 second here. There's everybody here also joining us today. We got everybody here. But god damn it, I don't know why it's not letting me do it.
Congratulations.
There you go. You've been worked. If you will. But I am not alone here. As you can see, as I try to get this working, I'm here joined by two awesome people as always. We got all the way in Detroit. All the way in beautiful Detroit. The one and the only Big Mike. He's chugging his water. He's chugging that water. I know he's happy this week. I know he's happy. I know, all the Detroit teams, they let him down. But I know one good brother made his week. He should be getting the package real soon. Real soon. Big Mike, what's the word, brother? How you been? I can't hear you, bro. I can't hear you.
Okay, I was muted. I was making sure that you wasn't muted.
I'm Gucci right now, brother. I'm Gucci
All right,
right
cool. Yeah, I should be getting some in a couple of weeks, hopefully. Depending on, because it's Wednesday for him, then he has to ship it to me, so that's gonna take maybe 4 days.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad, dude. I'm
yeah,
happy for you.
yeah. Depending on how you ship it.
I'm gonna get one too. Hopefully, I'm gonna get one too. That's probably the plan right now.
Yeah.
I'm still debating though, because I want to get a gaming gaming laptop. But then again, there's a PS. There's just that, if you will. I'm not gonna say. I almost spilled the beans there, but.
Oh no, you can say it.
Well, okay, fuck it. Big Mike is getting a PS5.
Yay.
After hunting, after scratching and clawing, he almost smacked someone's grandma. He almost did.
I almost did.
For this PS5. And I don't know if you can know, but I have new glasses, by the way. I got these Ray-Bans on me right now. Fresh out of Italy. Fresh out of fucking Italy. Fresh off the plane, onto my face, if you will. And, of course, I don't know if you noticed, but he's apparently in some kitchen. It looks like he is in some kitchen. I don't know where he's at. The one, the only, Dave Sack, all the way in beautiful Sacramento, California. Our John Draper. Dave, what up, bruh?
Am I good?
Speak a little louder.
I'm good to go. All right. I'm doing. It is what it is. I'm all right. You know. First of all, I just gotta say, at Big Mike, you know what they say, bro. Up in X-Men, only the pawns go first. Guaranteed this summer they're gonna announce some PlayStation Slim or Pro version of the 5. I guarantee it.
Bro, I still have an original PlayStation 4, so I don't buy into the I gotta get the newer PlayStation. No, I just got an external drive.
I'm just saying, they're gonna announce some cheaper one, some cheaper, smaller one and stuff, and you know,
it's not gonna be cheap.
Congratulations.
It's gonna be like
You've been worked.
It's gonna be a little exactly. It's gonna be 3 instead of 5. You know, and, a little bit smaller memory bank, but it'll that's what they do. They do it every time there's a PlayStation. That's all I'm saying about that.
Yeah, I heard about that. They always do. I mean, I did say my plan is to get one eventually. I'm gonna probably wait until sometime by the end of the year when the hype goes down officially. That's the plan. If we can, that's the plan. That is the plan. Let me lower this music down. It's been a crazy week this week, man. It's been a crazy week. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've been playing this soundbite. I'm sure you all been hearing it.
Congratulations.
I'm playing it right now. You've been worked. After last week's episode, I decided, let me run with it. To the point where my Twitter now is congratulations, you've been worked. Which is so fitting. By the way, again, I love this new template that you see here on the podcast. I love it.
It almost looks like it says impact up.
It does, but again, I think the what's the word I'm looking for here? The direction is, hey, I cover everything. When you think about it, right? There's UFC, there's AEW, WWE, NXT, right, Ring of Honor. There's my social media. Hell, there's a cartoon graphic of me. And it's funny because when we were discussing the template, right? He asked me if I wanted to do like a cartoon graphic of me. Because I told him, hey, listen, I wanted something similar to what Don Tony has over at the Don Tony show, right? Because again, Shaheen from Nuclear Heat, he does also templates and designs and logos for Don Tony and Kevin Castle, or Don Tony now, the Don Tony show / Breakfast Soup with Anthony Missionary
Wait, what
Thomas.
happened?
I don't know. I don't want to get into it. I'm not going to talk about it.
Don't tell me they fell out.
No. It's not my business, dude. It's not my place to tell right now. But
no.
I'm a year behind in listening to that show. Like, I'm still like going into WrestleMania of last year. That's how much catch up I got to do.
Oh wow,
they were just fine.
But listen again, I don't want to get into that. I don't.
Like 3 months ago.
So here's what I'm gonna do too. Okay, I'm sipping on my Gatorade right now. Okay. And listen, this goes to all the listeners right now. If you can guess the flavor that I'm drinking right now. If you can guess the flavor of the Gatorade that I'm drinking right now, I will cash app you $30 if you can.
You serious?
This only to the listeners. Does not go to YouTube because we're on the show. To the listeners on the show.
All right. I'm gonna do 2 guesses. I'm gonna do 2 guesses, bro. But you can only answer me through the group chat.
This goes to the people. Yes, I am doing a giveaway right now. I am doing a cash app. If you can guess the flavor of the Gatorade that I'm drinking right now, okay, there's a hint right there. You see it right there. If you can guess the flavor correctly, Now, listen, we're not going to go into category, is it the G2? Is it the low sugar? No. If you can guess the flavor that I'm drinking. No, low sugar. No, you know how with Gatorade, there's all these varieties of, there's the G2, there's the Gatorade low sugar, which is not bad, by the way. But if you can guess correctly the flavor that I'm drinking right now, I will cash app you $30.
I purposely am not participating because I'm co-hosting, so fair. I'm being fair. Everybody else, you have a chance.
You might not. But again, to all the people out there that are listening right now, if you can guess correctly the Gatorade flavor that I'm drinking right now, I will cash app you $30.
Okay. Well, to be fair, for all the real hardcore listeners of this show, we gotta at least drop this one hint. Is it or is it not the growing up Steve flavor?
I'm sorry?
Because like you've said before on your story, is this or is it not the flavor you grew up on?
Maybe not.
Okay. I tried, people. I tried to get a little something out of them.
Yes, guys. Yes, the first person to guess correctly, I will cash app you $30. That is correct. That is correct. I hope they come in here. I hope everyone's listening. People. If you will, if you get what I'm saying. Nope, that ain't it. If you will. But anyway, listen. I've been playing the soundbite.
Congratulations.
Right? You've been worked. You've been worked. This whole week, I've seen a lot of these dorks on the internet basically been worked. All these crybabies. You see, I remember. Okay. In case you guys don't know what I'm talking about right now, or all of us are talking about, myself, Mike, and Dave. You know what we're talking about right now, right? The Undertaker. As you guys know.
Oh! I thought the origin was Tama Tonga.
No. Man, come on, Tama who? I love Tama Tonga. All right, but right now,
but that's the first time you were saying that to me.
You've been worked.
Congratulations.
But that too, though. You've been worked. Yeah, basically. But no. What I'm talking about is what happened literally this Wednesday with The Undertaker. So in case you guys don't know, if you've been living under a rock, right? Or if you've been stealing your mother's Wi-Fi cable to stream New Japan World or the High Spot Wrestling Network, if you will, right? Or what have you. The Undertaker was the guest on the Joe Rogan Experience. Yes, Joe Rogan, he's now on Spotify, right? Signed a major multi-million-dollar deal with Spotify. That Joe Rogan. The same Joe Rogan who also does commentary for the UFC, right? The former host of Fear Factor. The same Joe Rogan who many years ago called out Carlos Mencia for stealing people's jokes. By the way, there's a video on that too. If you go on YouTube, it has to be like a 12-year-old video now. But it's Joe Rogan going to a comedy show of Carlos Mencia, and he just got up on stage as Mencia's on stage and just calls him out in front of everybody. But that's beside the point, okay? So it's funny because, yes, you think of Joe Rogan over the years, he's not really the biggest wrestling fan, right? He's not. He's made it perfectly clear that he hates wrestling. But at the same time, he's had on his show, he's had Diamond Dallas Page, he's had Jake Roberts, right? And now recently he had The Undertaker. Mm-hmm. And it's funny because I feel like a lot of these crybabies, a lot of these dorks on the internet, right? What they did, I feel like, is they basically, what's it called here? They just watched the ending, just the clip, but they didn't watch the entire episode. I guarantee you. Now, granted, a lot of these Joe Rogan podcasts tend to go for hours, if you will. They tend to go for hours. They tend to go 3 hours, 3 hours and a half, if you will. So I guarantee you a lot of these dorks did not sit through the entire episode of the podcast. If you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just write down in the chat here. If you can guess correctly the flavor Gatorade that I'm drinking. Where was I here?
Taker.
Yeah, Taker. Yes. So people got upset.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah. So, and again, they talked about Taker's injuries over the years, his training, how he got into the business, how he was scammed over for $2,000, right? And all this stuff. And they talk about today's wrestlers, right? I guess he talked about how back in the day, real wrestlers were men, crusty, but real men. They got shit done. Today's wrestlers, all they do is play video games and look pretty. Try to look cute, if you will. And everyone just went up in arms.
Oh,
people went up in arms.
I got something to say about that.
Go on,
really
Dave.
got something to say about that.
Go on. I'm typing right now. I'm typing this giveaway shit right now.
All right, so it's funny because we could take this back to something that happened in kayfabe land. Okay, so let's go back a few years to Drew McIntyre on the main roster, as I saw around the time he was working with Dolph Ziggler and shit like that. This is the same shit he was saying, and nobody listened. Nobody complained. That the locker room was soft. Nothing. Because it was on TV. But when the Undertaker says it, oh shit, oh now you're pissing people off. Bro, like I heard this before, and it's just like, there's some truth there. So just a little, but it's funny because I heard this a few years back.
Facts.
Yeah.
And again,
it really did happen.
So here's the thing about it. Let me just say this right now. As someone that plays video games all the time, FIFA 21, by the way, real soon I'll be getting into PES 2021. I do plan on getting a gaming PC or gaming laptop. Let me correct myself. Okay. Keep this in mind. Okay. There's nothing wrong with playing video games. Yes, the business has completely changed.
Mm-hmm.
But let's be real about it, though. The one thing that amazes me is this cancel culture bullshit in the wrestling business. That amazes me. It's like all of a sudden now, everybody wants Taker gone. How dare you say this Undertaker? What's wrong? But again, mind you, listen, this is the same Undertaker. Yes, you can, and I know Solomon Monster said this on his show. And I love Jason Solomon. I love the guy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They're the same Taker who literally wore hella eyeliner over the years.
Still do.
Still does. Still fucking does. But you know what, though? That guy, I believe in really, he can kick my ass. He can kick your ass. Listen, this is the thing about it, okay? When it's come to real men getting shit done. This is my point of view of it, okay? When I grew up watching wrestling back in the day, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure for you guys too, right? Guys like Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage. Oh, yeah, my two man, yeah. Hulk Hogan, Turkey, yeah. Ultimate Warrior, Andre the Giant, The Earthquake, Dino Bravo, right? Jake Roberts, Brutus Beefcake. I know I'm missing people here, okay? Bret Hart. Well, fuck yeah. We'll throw Bret Hart in there. Why the fuck not? Kevin Nash, Razor Ramon, The Undertaker himself, right? Adam Bomb, Crush, right? The Ugandan Giant Kamala, right? And so on. Yokozuna, Shawn Michaels, if you will. Hunter Hearst Helms and Triple H, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Kane, and his many gimmicks. Mm-hmm. And so on and so forth, right? Hell, John Cena, Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar. What do they all have in common?
Chris Benoit.
What do they all have in common? What do they all have in common besides maybe
They're
taking
tough.
some
They
substance?
can kick our ass. They have ruthless
And besides probably substance abuse, but still, or but the point of the matter is what they have in common is that back in the day, you would believe, hey, these guys can kick my ass in real life.
Right.
Nowadays, let's be real about it. You look at someone like Dominic Mysterio. Let's be real about it. I'm sizing him up. I'm sizing that motherfucker up.
Okay.
I look at someone like Ricochet. I'm sorry, brother. I like him as a performer. Amazing talent, but I'm sizing you up.
Ricochet looks
You look at someone like Marty Scurll. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sizing you up, fam. I'm sizing you the fuck up.
Bro, look at fucking Finn Balor.
Bruh.
I mean, like...
whoa. Finn's into this. NXT Finn Balor, that dude's a stud, okay?
No, I'm just saying, like, in general, Finn Balor he just looks like an underwear model.
Bastion Booger's another one by Andre Corbeil. But the point of the matter...
I'm not testing any Irishmen.
Well, after last night, I don't know, bro. After last night, I don't know. But
I'm
anyway,
still not testing any Irishmen.
Hey, throw that Bernie Sanders meme on him, bro.
Congratulations.
You've been worked. Basically, I'm playing that. I'm playing the soundbite right now. But the point of the matter is, though, listen, look at some guys like fucking Marco Stunt, Jungle Boy. I'm sizing you up, brothers. I'm honest though. Let's be real about it. What I'm saying is, today's wrestlers, you would think, okay, I have a chance of fucking these guys up in a fight if it has to come down to it.
Joey Janela.
And listen. I love Joey Janela. I love Joey Janela. All right, you guys know this already. I'm a Joey Janela fan. Jersey, stand the fuck up. But again, a lot of the wrestlers in America, North America, that is, right? Because Japan's another story.
Oh, everybody in Japan looks like they could kill you.
Yeah, fucking Minoru Suzuki looked like he would just
in the fucking
wreck
New
my
Japan roster.
They would wreck my shit. Yeah, Minoru Suzuki looks like he will wreck your shit. Yoshihashi looks like he will just destroy, just takes you down, gets them. It's over. But the point of the matter, is though, what I'm trying to say is though, what people I feel like took what Taker said out of context. People got emotional. People went to crybaby mode. And this is the thing that I hate about the wrestling community in 2021. Today's IWC, YWC. See, I remember back in the day, there were no fucks given. People were killers back in the day. Back when the shooters were fucking legitimate. Nowadays, you got these hashtag activists, radical, cancel culture supporting, these fucking dorks that put their pronouns in their fucking Twitter bios. Listen, I don't give a fuck if you're a he, him, or she, her. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
It does not make you a standout. It does not make you cool. It makes you fucking weird. Point of the matter is, be you, be who you are. Be proud of it. But what I'm saying is, though, that's what we have today. And you're the same dorks that are so offended, that are so, oh, how dare Taker say this shit? Fuck the Undertaker. And this and whatnot.
A lot of it.
And this is the community that we are.
A lot of it is simply because, like, he's got the whole. He's just got an old school mentality. And he's from Texas, bro. Like, that's what
it is too. People forget that also. Yo, this is what me and Marco said after school in the field by Andre Corbeil. I'm dead, bro. Where does Psycho sit when you need a modern day facts, bro? Facts, bro. Mike, are you okay, bro?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Like you tearing up there, bro.
No, I'm not.
Like you tearing that you were crying there for a second, brother.
No, I was looking at something.
Oh, what you looking at, bro? What you looking at?
I'm just looking at stuff.
Okay. But what I'm saying is,
chat.
People are killing
it.
Get
them likes up, people.
Let's get them likes up. Also, guys, again, I'm doing a Cash App giveaway. You have an opportunity to win $30 by yours truly via Cash App if you can correctly guess the flavor Gatorade that I'm drinking right now. I'm going to give you more of a hint right there. More of a view, if you will. If you can guess it correctly, the first person to guess it correctly, I will give you, I will cash app you $30. The first person to guess it correctly will win $30 by yours truly, Heel fucking Steven. And that's facts. Mike, anything you want to say?
I agree with everything Taker said. I mean, we heard countless people say how soft the locker room is and nobody gets backlash for it. I mean, Kevin Nash says it on the daily. Heck, even to an extent, Triple H has said it before. You know? But, I mean...
Oh, yeah.
I'll throw one more hint before Mike goes in. I'll throw one more hint. It's combined flavor.
Oh.
So if you get the first person to guess correctly, I will cash app you $30. So there's that too. But anyways, go on, Mike. I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah, it's just these guys. This is why Taker said what he said. Just by the backlash that he got, it proved his point. They're a bunch of soft guys that can't take criticism, that play video games all day. They don't look rugged. They don't look rugged in the streets off of the gimmick. They just big softies. I saw a meme on Twitter where it said Taker's locker room days was the salty spittoon from SpongeBob, and today's locker room was the Weenie Hut General.
Basically, yeah.
The little ice cream parlor.
Yeah.
That's what it is, bro.
So it's like, it's the truth.
No,
These
bro.
dudes couldn't last in that locker room.
No, bro. What it is, dude, is basically today's is basically Weenie Hut Juniors.
Yeah, Weenie Hut Juniors, but
yeah.
the last thing was Weenie Hut General, which was the last part of the episode.
Exactly. Weenie Hut. No. Today's locker room, dude, is basically the fucking is basically that classroom that's failing every course, basically.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm trolling. Relax, Dorks. Again, people are gonna say, "Oh my god, you see these three guys right here, yo? You see these three motherfuckers, yo? They're saying bad shit right now, and we can't have that, yo. Cancel these three guys unless." And I guarantee you, bro, this is the shit that I hate about today's internet wrestling community. Today's YW. This is the shit that I hate. These sensitive motherfuckers. These sensitive hashtag activists, bro.
They can't cancel me. I'm already canceled.
They can't cancel me either, brother. I ain't going nowhere, bro. Again, this is the shit that I hate,
don't
bro.
delete my tweets.
I don't delete my tweets either. The only time I'll delete if I misspell a word and shit, that'll be the only time. But other than that, I say what I'm saying. You see, my goal in 2021 is this, bro. My goal in 2021 is to not give a flying fuck about your shitty feelings.
Yeah,
that's the problem. That's the problem. Everyone nowadays, they feel like their point of view is important. They feel like just by putting a hashtag, they're some type of activist. They feel important and shit. No, you're not. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, I understand this too, yo. Undertaker does not give a shit about what you think. At the same time, Undertaker, who put his body through shit for all these years, for your entertainment, for your memories that you will talk about for years to come after he's gone from this fucking world, despite his political point of views. And again, that's his right. If he wants to be a red pill, right? Trump supporter 2020 all the way, law enforcement, law and order. That's his choice, bro.
Yep.
That's his choice. Here's another thing, too. One more thing I'm going to say. Listen, the election is over. Joe Biden's in office. Can we please, all you fuckers out there who ended your friendships, right, during the Trump administration because, this friend of mine is a Trump supporter, we can't be friends no more. Can we please just end that shit already? All you fuckers that ended friendship for so many years because of a political point of view, just reconcile. Just make up with your friends, dude. Politics is not a reason why to end a friendship.
Facts.
If you will. But again, Taker has the right to say this shit. He has the exact right. And you know what? Any of you fuckers that are getting upset about it, maybe this isn't for you.
I got something to say.
Go on, Dave.
Okay, so I just want to say this. Like, did you listen to that one interview recently that Biggie did about part-timers? Like, he was talking about Goldberg.
What did he say?
Okay, so he basically said that he was irritated about the fact that, like, what they'll do is when someone like Goldberg shows up, they'll they list off what part-timer they can get to take on somebody like that. And if they can't get that, then they got to get someone like Roman. And if they can't, no, it was basically, okay, what part-timer can we get for Roman? And if we can't get him, then which of the very few top guys like Randy can we get? And then if we can't get Randy, and he's talking about Mania, then which one of the regular 9-to-5ers, one of the regular guys like me, gets that opportunity? And like, he was just really ticked off about that. And it's like, after hearing that, and then what Undertaker said, I'm just like, you know what, man? Like, there's a reason for that pecking order, because everybody feels fucking entitled. Yes,
Facts. You
have to be there every day to put in the work. Undertaker was there every day, but if you have that attitude, that like I love Drew McIntyre's story, that like he was entitled as the chosen one and shit, and then he got fired and rebuilt himself, and then he comes back and he was the one saying on screen how the locker room is soft. But it's like, that's the whole thing. I'll quote Don Tony, because he used to say this all the time on his podcast. Everybody acts like they deserve a second participation trophy. There's only room for first place in a sport, bro. And like, the fact that everybody gets a little trophy saying, "Yay, you played." It's like, everybody's just comfortable with that. That's the problem with the fucking sport. It's like, Taker called y'all out on it. And it's like, it's not even about playing video games. It's the fact that, like, you're like, people. I hate saying this because they're like, it's just like some people's jobs. Some people are okay with only being in catering and getting that paycheck for not showing up. I watched Impact recently, and someone took Matt Cardone. He got someone took who took a jab at him?
I believe that was Ace Austin. That was Ace Austin.
Yeah, Ace Austin told him straight up, dude, you were getting paid just to sit and watch catering, to be in catering and not be seen. And the thing is, some people are okay with that. Like, yo, you should have that. You gotta. I understand it's a big paycheck just to be with WWE, but yo, if you want, like, get that attitude of like, you want that main event spot, and it's like, if you can't get it, you know, like, recently I've been really thinking about freaking John Morrison, and I'm like, bro, like, you left and you were winning championships everywhere. Now you're a fucking bitch. No offense, but I'm saying the character is just a sidekick to the Miz. It's like, where's your opportunity? Like, you should, like, you built yourself up as the champion, and it's like, now you're just okay. I don't understand people, but that's the mentality of majority of the WWE locker room.
Right.
Exactly. That's the mentality, bro. And again, there's a lot of guys who, and again, I don't work for WWE. Okay?
Right.
I don't work for the company, so I don't want to come off, oh, how did you know? Just the vibe that I get. So a lot of guys that are just content being there. Hey, get to work main event. Fuck it. Hey, get to work Superstar this week. Fuck it. But I'm getting paid. You know what I mean? That's it. So people are just content. Oh. It's like I guarantee you all of us have that coworker, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is just content getting paid, I don't fucking know, $10 an hour or so. Just to get eaten shit, whatever. But yet, I'll give you this another analogy. At my job, yo, we have a lot of these kids that are 17, that are 18, right? Again, they're still in high school, they're fresh out of high school, right? So their mentality is, oh, I'm gonna get the bag, yo. I'm gonna get this bread, yo. I'm gonna get my paper up, bruh. I'm gonna get these hours in, bro. But they don't want to do it. They want to put in the work. A lot of these fuckers will call out. and they get upset. Why they get called upstairs? They get a write up or they get suspended and shit. They wonder why they get upset.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, and I say this to all the young guys because again, I'm 30 years old. I've seen the game. I've seen life. I've been through shit, and I tell these people, listen, you can make as much money as you want. That's fine and dandy at your age, but if you're not fucking getting health insurance or shit like that, forget about it, yo. There's no benefits. Just forget about it. It doesn't fucking matter how much money you make. Right. And all of them, and again, I get it. I fucking get it. They all look at me like, what the fuck, bro? I don't know what that means. Of course you don't know what the fuck it means.
Because they're not thinking 5 years in advance.
I don't expect you to know what the fuck I'm talking about. And you're right. A lot of them don't think 5 years in advance. A lot of them think in the now. That's a problem. It's like a lot of these wrestlers as well. I guarantee you in the locker room, a lot of them right now, they're not wondering, hey, where are they gonna be doing come WrestleMania? No. You know what they're wondering right now? Oh, what should I do today for my Twitch?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Every wrestler has a Twitch channel.
Everyone's a streamer now. Everyone's a fucking streamer.
All right.
Everyone all of a sudden is a fucking streamer. Everyone all of a sudden has a Patreon, which is another thing I don't understand, honestly. But there's that. No matter what happened, listen, understand this too. Undertaker is not the first, nor will he be the last one that will get you fucking idiots upset.
That's just what's going to happen. No matter what, you said it earlier in the year, no matter what, a person
You've been
for their opinion, someone's always going to get mad at it.
And all I gotta say right now, exactly, yeah, no matter what happens, bro, and pro wrestling fans will always be upset. And again, I find it funny, bro. I find it funny. These same wrestling fans who got so upset with what Taker said, right, are the same type of idiots that will send Lacey Evans a fucking pantyhose and shit. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that video? Apparently,
no.
Okay, I'm gonna send you guys this video. It's
okay.
I'm gonna tag you guys in it right now. So apparently, someone sent Lacey Evans, I guess, some panties or some stockings, whatever.
Lord.
Some fucking stockings. Yeah, if I can just find it right now. I know Chase posted it. I was gonna do it too, but I probably forgot.
Gotta be so weird that she's a married mom. That's
Hold up. Let me just find it here. I know, and again, this is so how prepared I am. Holy shit. Here we go. Let me find it right now. Let me find it. This week. Shit. Apparently someone sent her stockings, apparently. Or some shit like that.
That is weird.
I know Chase has it on his Twitter. I'm gonna just get it from him, basically. Oh, fuck, here we go. I'm gonna have to go to Chase's Twitter. At Chase Oliver 68, by the way. Go give him a follow. Let me go find it here. Let me go find this shit. Let me go find it. God damn it. But guys, continue on. What you're talking about as I'm finding this.
I really don't have an opinion. I don't know what to think.
You know, one thing I will say that's like, it's not to take a full-on jab, but because we were talking about softness and like people not looking legit and shit. I was thinking about the AEW roster, and I'm just like, dude, 90% of these fools look like I could just. Only 10% looks like they can fuck me up.
Basically.
And like majority of that is Team Taz.
All right, so I'm gonna send. So I'm sending. So I'm sending this right now on Twitter. I'm gonna just post. I'm gonna just tag you guys in this tweet, and just watch it. Watch it as a little reaction video, if you will, a little reaction here on the podcast. Right.
Okay.
Just watch. It's like a minute long. It's like a minute with change. But apparently, Someone sent her something weird for her to sign and send back.
How would they know where to send that shit?
I sent it on Twitter. As a tweet.
No, not you. Like, yeah. Please explain, Mike, what I'm saying.
He was saying that how do they know where to send that to her? Like, how do they know her address?
I guess it's fan mail. I don't know. I guess.
Yeah.
She might have She might have a PO box.
How do they even know her size?
I have no clue.
That's creepy.
Those fans, bro. It's dorks for you, bro. They're weird as shit.
Oh, look at her reaction. Look at her reaction. She looks in the thing.
Okay, let me see the.
Oh, they don't even want her to wear it. They just want her to sign them.
Oh, is this her online or on a podcast? Like, is this a Twitch?
It looks like a political play. American Brian and Braun.
I guess
American Brain and Braun.
They look like panties to me, though, bro. Their panties are like the pantyhose.
Well, they're pantyhose. They're stockings, pretty much.
Exactly. And these are the same fans that will do something like this. The same people that are bitching and moaning about Taker are the same fans, bro. The same fucking fans, right? The same fans, bro. The people that are bitching and moaning about Taker right now, right? Are the same fans that will fork over $400 cameo to Alexa Bliss.
All right.
I'm sorry. It's disturbing, it's weird, and it's hilarious all in one. And it's like, even if you're gonna do that, why are you sending black stockings to be signed, bro? Like, even if you're gonna send stockings, send white ones.
Because they're dorks, dude.
Don't even send them. Don't have the thought.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, it's like
if you want to send her something, dude, send her a fruit basket. She will not eat. They will not eat it. They'll throw it away because pandemic. Thought that counts.
Fan art. Do good fan art.
You know what? No. You know what? Buy something off her Amazon. Get her something off her Amazon wishlist if she has one.
Probably,
how about that?
Yeah.
But again, though, to all the dorks out there, to all the crybabies out there, right? From me to all of you,
congratulations.
You've been worked. Yeah, that's right. You've been worked. Listen, this week we don't have a script. We're just gonna ramble off some random shit, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If you will. Now, I did watch last night UFC 257. But let's be honest, though, no one really gives a fuck about the rest of the card. You should watch, but still, the two fights that I gave a fuck about on the entire show were the co-main event and the main event, obviously. Dan Hooker versus Michael Chandler. Iron Michael Chandler, the former Bellator lightweight champion, in his UFC debut. Delivered. Fucking delivered. Let's fucking go, bruh. Michael fucking Chandler.
21.
Drops Dan Hooker in round 1.
Yeah.
And I'm watching the fight.
I saw the post-match of what he did.
Yeah, but the tear him. Yeah, exactly. Very good post wrestling, pro wrestling style promo. It was very well done.
Wasn't he the fool who did the backflip off the cage?
Yes.
Yo, that was.
Well, here's the thing. In his defense, he's never done a backflip off the cage. They're the first time. Normally, when he wins a fight, he'll do a backflip off the mat. Like he'll do so this is again the excitement. Hey, it's your UFC debut in a Conor McGregor card on the co-main event of a Conor McGregor card. You have the biggest chip on your shoulder, and you silence all the doubters because everyone thought,
so that's his first major payday then.
Again, he's been a former world champion before in Bellator. So to keep that, so again,
No, I mean
talk about,
months within UFC. That's what I'm saying. This is his first big
well,
payday.
it's his first fight.
UFC.
It's his first UFC fight. But again, here's a guy who came in with the following, with the name, who's been who's beaten already former UFC champions in the past, Benson Henderson, Eddie Alvarez, to name you two guys that I know that went from the UFC to Bellator and vice versa. If I were you, go back and watch his wars with Eddie Alvarez in Bellator, fucking amazing. But yeah, he won in devastating fashion. Also on the same card, the main event, Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier 2. Holy shit!
I will eat my humble pie. I will eat my humble pie because I remember I called this.
Mike, the
Yes,
only
sir.
bruh, the one time that I should have placed a bet on this fight and I didn't do it.
Because you said it. You said that you were like, I don't know when I gave my predictions.
Not that I didn't know, bro. Here's the thing: no one really knew what version of McGregor you're gonna see. And I'll be honest about it too. Okay, I'm gonna be real about it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This father Conor McGregor, right? This is not for me. I'm sorry, it's not for me. Listen, one of the all-time greats, biggest draw the UFC's ever had. Yes, all the fuck you want. But I'm sorry, yo. This father time Conor McGregor, good guy McGregor, just not for me.
No, he's not for me either.
Did you see the tweet Khabib put out after the fight?
Yeah, I did, bro. Come on.
You agree 100% with that?
I get his position though, bro. Because when they fought, the build up to the fight though, Conor disrespected his family, his culture, his religious beliefs, and all that shit.
Yeah, but it was awful. It was awful fun.
Yeah, but you gotta understand though, for someone like Khabib, that's not his style, dude. He's not into the showbiz portion of the sport. He's not really this guy. He's a serious athlete. He's a serious athlete who comes from good morals, right?
Yeah.
And all that stuff. So when he beat Conor, bro, that just all that pent up frustration, he let it out. Granted, what happened, of course, when he jumped over the cage and went after Dylan Dennis and all that stuff. But you got to keep that in mind as well. Now, the question is, what the fuck did they do? Because Khabib said if someone impressed him, he would come out of retirement. Again, it's funny because last week, bro, they were hyping this show. Oh, Khabib's announced he's coming out of retirement, right? And what happens? Nothing. Yeah. And I'll be real about it. Do I see Khabib coming out of retirement? No, I don't see it happening. No, it's not happening, bro. What I see happening come Tuesday, I hope, is that they do vacate that lightweight title. But here's the thing, though. There's so many ways you can go about this, right? You can definitely do Dustin Poirier versus Michael Chandler. But then what the fuck do you do with Charles Oliveira, who destroyed Tony Ferguson?
Yeah.
What the fuck do you do?
Poirier said he's down for round 3.
You could do
Conor.
that too. But
There's
again,
a trilogy by making for the vacated belt.
Well, here's the thing, though. You can't do a vacated belt when Conor just lost. You can't do that. And the way that he lost. But the way that he lost, dude. Here's the thing about it. And I'll be real about it. If you watch the fight, you would literally think, oh, Conor's winning this fight. You would literally thought going into this fight, Conor was winning I gave Conor round 1.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Those strikes, bro, were fucking vicious, bro.
Yeah, they were.
And then, the calf kicks, bro. The fucking calf kicks just worked to a fucking T.
He broke his leg.
He broke his leg? Yeah, bro. Had him in crutches after the fight. But again, though, it's just one of those things that Conor wasn't expecting. Conor wasn't expecting those calf kicks. Another thing, too, bro, you don't know what version of Conor you're going to get. And you can make the argument, oh, you know what? It's this layoff. And again, he did have a major layoff. He did. And I think someone on Twitter made a good analogy on this. What we saw last night was Conor McGregor version Rocky 3, where Rocky hear me out. where Rocky Balboa and Rocky 3, right, was living the glamour life, right? He had all the money, world champion, right? Beating all these guys who technically were nobodies, tomato cans, if you will, right? Handpicked opponents. And then here comes Clubber Lang, a ruthless motherfucker, beats the fuck out of him, right? And then to regroup him, to refine himself, he goes on to train with
Apollo,
yeah, basically, yeah, Apollo Creed. I almost said Apollo Crews. I don't know why I just did that.
Creed.
Wrestling
That's how
fan,
Crews,
that's why.
that's how Apollo Crews got his name.
Basically, yeah, Apollo Creed. And he took him to California and they trained. So someone said, you know, hey, what we saw here was basically Rocky 3 basic version of Conor, the beginning of Rocky 3. What needs to happen is, hey, Conor needs to go train with Nate Diaz. Listen, for all this talk of Conor versus Jake Paul, you know what they should do? If they're gonna fight, bro, they don't need a boxing ring. They don't need an octagon. If you want these two guys to fight, do a Rocky 5 style in the back alley. If Jake Paul is serious about fighting Conor McGregor for now $10,000 straight cash or 1 Bitcoin, then bruh, don't fight him in the back alley. Rocky 5 style.
Yeah.
But that's the thing about it too. Now, for Conor, he did say he just want to fight again. The question is now when and against who. How fast do you put him back out there? Again, I don't know, bruh. You can make the argument too. Hey, Father Time is catching up to everybody.
You know what? I know what to do with Conor McGregor. I know what to do with him.
Here we go.
He needs to have because they haven't had a big draw for the show in a long time, and I think this would work perfectly for his contribution to UFC. Let him lead a team for the Ultimate Fighter.
There were talks about that, but you gotta understand there's this whole pandemic.
No, I know. I'm saying like post-pandemic, as things get better, whenever they plan on doing, whenever they can do it, that's what possible, and that's a cute dog.
Thank you.
Okay. But yeah, that's my opinion. Team Conor McGregor is the way to go in regards to if you got to keep him around in UFC. Let him figure out something to do. This is because I don't want him to go down that CM Punk route where it's just he's being used just to be destroyed.
Here's the thing though, Conor needs a tune-up fight now to get the ball rolling again. That's the thing about it too. Another thing I want to say too, and I know I didn't say this during the Michael Chandler. I was talking about Michael Chandler and Dan Hooker. But again, I know for a lot of you, this is probably the first time you all watched Michael Chandler fight. For a lot of you. And yes, let's get this out of the way. Yes, Michael Chandler looks small compared to Dan Hooker.
So?
Can we say Michael Chandler to 145? Michael Chandler at featherweight? I'll be real about it. Listen, if the idea is we're not giving Chandler the title fight right now, can we do Chandler Max Holloway? I'm down. I'm down for that. I'm down. Michael
that
Chandler
might be a
Max,
good match.
Michael Chandler Max Holloway, sign me the fuck up. Sign me the fuck up. I'm just saying. But let's see what happens again. I did enjoy the Abu Dhabi show. They had people in the building.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
It felt like a sold out crowd. It felt like a sellout arena. It's crazy to think that in the upcoming weeks, they're going to go from that to fighting once again in an empty Apex Center in Las Vegas. That's crazy, right?
Wait, hold on.
So,
you're still talking UFC because I thought you were talking about the Indian show in WWE because wasn't that this weekend?
No, well, it is. But they're taping that show at the Thunderdome, and they're gonna air it in the Indian market and then stream it on the WWE. But what I'm talking about though, for the UFC, again, they were in Abu Dhabi these last 2 weeks, right? Fight Island. Okay. This time though, they were fighting in the Etihad Arena, which is this new arena that they built in Abu Dhabi. It's fucking amazing, right? And it's crazy because they allowed fans in the building for those two events that just passed, right? And it's crazy because when they go back to Vegas, they're going to be fighting again in the empty Apex Center. It's crazy to think. It's crazy, but still. So there's that. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on here. Let's get some wrestling talk again. Kind of, this is a wrestling podcast for all you dorks out there. Wrestling. I watched part of Raw. I just didn't really care much about it. Or wore a mask, apparently to cover his sunburn that he had. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Basically, they're still continuing this whole thing with Lacey, Charlotte, and Ric Flair. Yeah, whatever. Right. Again, with
that's just going to be a story within the Rumble.
Basically, yeah.
Man, they need to do like a cliffhanger with that. Like, will Lacey ride Space Mountain? Continue next week.
I think she will, brother. I think she will ride.
I think Lacey's gonna be the person to eliminate Charlotte in the Rumble.
She's gonna ride the shit out of Space Mountain. Let me tell you something now. She's gonna ride the shit out of space.
She's gonna know about that Ric Flair drip. Woo!
Well, here again, guys. Here, giving you another hint. If you can guess the flavored Gatorade that I'm drinking right now, I will cash app you $30. The first person to guess what flavored Gatorade this is, I will cash app you $30. I'm giving you now another close-up. There you go, another close-up, if you will. If you can guess it, the first person to guess, I will cash app you $30.
Come on, now we got 6 people up in here. Yeah,
again,
no, 7. We got 7 viewers. Where's the likes, baby? We need 5 likes up to match.
Come on, again, guys. If you can guess, the first person to guess the flavored Gatorade that I'm drinking, I will cash app you $30, if you will. If you will, yeah. That's the plan. Anyway. What I did like was AJ and Ricochet.
That was a good match.
What I don't understand, okay, Ricochet has to qualify for the Royal Rumble. But yet you have all the other goofs like Alexa Bliss and so on and so forth just announcing that they're entering the Rumble.
It's their Adam Pearce. He announced on his site, he tweeted that he doesn't make the rules, but a lot of the people who are allowed to declare their entrancy in the Royal Rumble, it has to do with their past success. So that has something to do. But then at the same time, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Because like, what? Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke can do this, but Ricochet has to qualify. He's a former North American champion, right?
Well, again, in their eyes, that don't count.
He's a former U.S. champion. What do you mean?
Exactly.
Former U.S. champion. That should be
that he won the U.S. title.
Your golden.
Yes.
I forgot that. Yeah, that's his golden. That should be a golden ticket right there. As long as you have won a middle, like you don't gotta qualify, bro. You got the whole group. You've been taking the fight to Retribution solo, bro. That should be a meal ticket to the Royal Rumble.
Basically. But you know how they are, though, bro. Again, it makes no fucking. It makes no fucking sense, dude. It makes no fucking sense. I'm sorry, it just doesn't.
Were you a fan of the Are you a fan of like the clap on, clap off transformation of Alexa Bliss?
Yes, but I hate the fact that we had to make Asuka the sacrificial lamb. So basically, Asuka, when you think about it, right?
Congratulations.
You've been worked. Yep, I'm playing it. You've been worked. So there's that. What else happened on Monday Night Raw that I can mention real quick here? Drew will be there next week, apparently. Drew will be there. This coming Monday, he'll be there.
Yo, okay.
Did he test negative?
Well, apparently, here's the thing about it, okay? When you have COVID, your quarantine is 10 days of quarantine, technically. 14 days, what have you. After 10 days, you can go back, you can go outside and do what the fuck you want to do. So again, that's what I. Well, again, after my 10 days, I still stayed home. So there was that with me. So
okay, so one thing that happened on Raw, dirt sheet, and I got some statistics on this. So
go ahead.
as you know, dirt sheet, Miz and Morrison brought out Gilbert, you know, who was recently retired because it was just to parody Goldberg and Drew McIntyre.
I know.
And the guy who they got to parody Drew McIntyre, if you don't know this, do you remember the Santa Claus movies with Tim Allen?
I've heard about it, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know the Santa Claus movies?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so do you know, like, I want to say the big elf? So like his right hand man who looked like it wasn't a midget, it was a kid.
Yeah.
That's him. That actor.
What?
The kid, yeah.
Oh, I
That's
barely
him.
recognized him.
Yeah, look it up. Look at, like, if you Google, because I saw someone leak that out. I don't remember his name, but it's just like the if you just type in Drew McIntyre Santa Claus actor. So there's some facts for the day about what happened all Raw.
Interesting, David. Interesting.
And he's really washed up. I'm sorry. For the actor,
the guy who played Bernard.
Yeah, the elf with the dreads or whatever.
Another thing I'm gonna say, and but moving on here to AEW real quick. Cause again, I watched Dynamite, but it was like it was here and there. So I saw Cody versus Peter Avalon. That was advertised on the show. It is whole thing with Kate Card.
Peter. Put some respect on his name.
Nor Furnham.
Some respect on his fucking name.
Nor Furnham, okay? Remember Nor Furnham from Impact Wrestling? Yeah.
Yes.
That guy.
The same guy.
Same guy. And again, you need to think about it, okay? If we talk about what we were saying earlier about sizing people up, yeah, he's another one. That I feel like if I were to see him at an airport, at a restaurant, what have you, I probably will be sizing him up like, yep, okay.
Wow, that guy let himself go.
Yep.
So he had a match with Cody Rhodes. Now, when you look at someone like Peter Avalon, right, the idea is, hey, this guy's a scrub. Cody should beat him in fucking 2 minutes or less than a minute, what have you, right?
Yeah.
And I'm watching this match, and you mean to tell me that we had to make Peter Avalon feel like $1 million. Cody Rhodes, right? The son of Dusty Rhodes. That's his legacy. The son of Dusty Rhodes, right? Former TNT champion. Executive vice president of All Elite Wrestling.
Yeah.
This guy had to make Peter Avalon feel like $1 million. Why?
Did you watch NXT at all? Like,
did you
watch all of NXT?
I watched here and there as well. I try to do the whole I try to do the whole 2 minute.
The week prior, right?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna say this because I'm a week behind on NXT. So last week's NXT, they had a match with Xia Li. She won in 2 moves. That was it. There was no match. She punched a chick and then she just kicked her. It was over. That's how this shit should have happened. It should have been like grapple, crossroads, over. And yet we had to go through what we did with fucking Cody Rhodes and Peter Avalon. That, like, when I saw this on paper, when they hyped it up the week before, I'm like, yeah, this shit's ending in 5 minutes. And it should have ended in less.
It's AEW. They always overbook matches when they don't need to.
Basically, yeah.
That's why I really stopped watching them. They just overbook matches. Can we also say something
about Cody Rhodes? That theme song is trash.
I know it is.
Okay,
it got to a point. It got to a point now where it's becoming. I don't know why. I get why they're doing it because apparently it's Go Big Show. The Go Big Show, right?
The Go Big Show.
Apparently Apparently, the show. Apparently, and again, I have not watched the show. I have not watched it, but from what I'm hearing, it's doing a lot of good numbers on TBS. From what I'm hearing,
I don't even know if there's a prize or nothing. Like they don't like the advertising.
I don't know.
Look
But
at this variety.
But what I'm referring to is the ratings is doing pretty good on that show.
That's pretty good. 25, a quarter million.
Yes.
But they have nothing to go up against it on Thursday.
Well, I don't know. I heard something different. My bad. Anyway. Speaking of television shit like that, the word is going out that apparently by the time so NBC Sports will be removing NASCAR and the NHL from NBC.
Okay.
So by the time we're in 2022, they'll be moving to the USA Network, and some of these NHL games are going to be happening on Wednesday nights.
Ooh.
So all this talk about NXT going to a different night, it's going to have to happen.
Yes.
Either a different night or they happen like an hour early.
Nah, bro. I think this is like the calling. Listen, here's the thing about it, okay? NXT right now is a damaged brand. Even though we've said before that if you look at AEW NXT side by side, NXT is the more organized show out of the two, right? More polished, if you will. But let's get this out of the way. They are a damaged brand right now. They're damaged, right? And I think the writing's on the wall. It would be a good idea for them to go to a different night, Tuesday night, or maybe Thursday night. Who the fuck knows? I mean, here's the thing about it.
I would fuck with Thursday.
But here's the difference, though. Here's the difference. They can make that happen, though, with no problem whatsoever. AEW, on the other hand, can't do that.
They're locked.
They're locked to that Wednesday night deal.
Right.
For the next 3 years. They don't have a say. And if Turner wants, just like that 3-year deal, right? Yeah, that 3-year deal is nice, right? Get a piece of paper right now. Find some paper here. Because you guys are lucky I can't find fucking paper right now. But you get the idea. That 3-year deal, shroop.
Yeah.
If they want to.
I'm trying to think of the perfect day because it's like.
I would say, honestly, bro, Tuesday night would be good.
You put them against Impact.
I mean, let's be real about it. And again, I love Impact. I love what they're doing now, if you will. I like the new commentary team of Matt Striker and you live in a wheelchair now.
Wait, was quote SmackDown Live back in 2016? Was that on Tuesdays?
Yes.
And yeah, I'd go back. Yeah, that makes sense. Tuesday did all right, so I'd take the Tuesday spot for NXT.
Mike is dying here.
Either that or early. No, not early in the day on Friday. That wouldn't work.
All I know is, bro, again, I am enjoying the commentary of Matt Striker and D'Lo Brown, a.k.a.
They're good.
A.k.a. Hold on, Dave, you remember this, a.k.a. You live in a wheelchair now.
Yo, that reminds me. That totally reminds me. Shout out to OSW Reviews on YouTube. Top 10 theme songs with the most ridiculous lyrics. And on that list was D'Lo Brown's "Danger at the Doorstep," and they're like, "You're looking at the real Joe now, getting things hot, piss on the seat," and I'm just like, "What?"
Another thing too, one more thing I want to say, for everyone that's guessing right now the flavor of the Gatorade, listen, you can continue guessing. The first person to guess it correctly, I will cash app you $30. To give you more of a hint. Here's the Gatorade, putting it close so you can see it.
Yeah.
It's one of the G2s. I'll say that right now. One of the G2s. Okay? You can see that right there? G2. What's the flavor? I don't know. I know the flavor, but you guys don't. Let's put it this way. I've had this flavor before. I'm going to say that right now. I've had it before.
On the camera.
Show. On the show.
Okay.
Oh, I know what it is.
It's I'm showing you how the color. Corbin. I'm showing the color. Big Mike might know, but he doesn't count because he's on the show right now, so he can't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. So on Impact, what I saw was that Private Party and Matt Hardy showed up on the Impact Zone. That's right. The same Matt Hardy who got fucked over by Anthem showed up on the Impact Zone.
Big money, Matt. Big money, Matt. We got to be specific with which of the gimmicks he's rolling with now. He's big money, Matt.
He's big money. Yeah, big money, Matt. The same. Remember hashtag fuck that owl?
Yeah.
Yes, he showed up. So did James Storm, apparently. The main event was... So apparently they showed up, part of this invasion. The main event was Private Party versus Chris Sabin and James Storm. The winner would go on to face the Good Brother for the Impact World Tag Team title. And one thing I enjoy about the show is these vignettes, these paid ads from Tony Khan. I enjoy them because it in reality is true, right? It's fucking true and all that shit. But it's hilarious though, because again, here's Tony Khan. Here's Tony Khan being this again, not on the competitor side, a heel, if you will.
Yeah. That's sad. He rips them apart every time.
But again, it's this guy who is supposed to be the representation of all the wrestling fans today. Again, these fucking hashtag activists, right? This is their god, Tony Khan, like, if you will, right? Twisted Tony, I call him Twisted Tony.
I like that.
But I love them, and apparently, I don't know if you guys caught this or not on Impact, but they were fans in the building. They were sold out, bro. Sold out arena in the Impact Zone. Sold out arena. Holy shit, bro! I was happy for them, yo. I was happy for them, bro. Look at this, yo. Again, I have it here, so you have to go to the playback and watch this. But again, yo, Impact Wrestling, yo, sold out Impact Zone, yo, sold out
Michael
to the rap.
Smith says orange and mango.
No.
Keep
trying.
I know what it is. I tell you though.
After once we're off the air, but again, yo, Impact Wrestling had people in the building, yo. They had fans in the building. Two people in the building. Tony Khan and Jerry Lynn.
Hey, which package deal did you order for next week?
What you mean?
For the like all night the women's knockouts tag team champions were talking about package deals for their celebration. They're like,
listen. The package that I want from them. I don't even know, bro. There's some shit that I want to say, but I don't want to say. I don't. You know what I mean?
Say it.
Nah. The only package I want, the package that comes with brownies, chicken wings, if you will, Inca Cola. That's
I
right.
thought you were gonna say a sandwich package, like you in the middle, bro.
That too, in a fucking Twinkie package, bro. These two me in the middle of them too, yo. An ice cream sandwich package. There you go. An ice cream sandwich package. Me in the middle. But that's.
I'll say this about that tag team: Kiera Hogan dropped weight. Like, she used to have some real ass, and she is now a twig. I'm just saying.
Anyways, let's carry on here. So basically, Private Party won. They beat Chris Sabin and James Storm. Jerry Lynn got involved, hopped over the guardrail, and yeah, that's what happened. NXT, I did watch the Fight Pit match. I gotta say, I thought it was very good. It's established this is the Timothy Thatcher match.
Yeah.
That being said, do I prefer this over the first one? No. I think the first one was much better than this, in my opinion. the idea, okay, they're fighting on this fucking platform up on top, but yet they gotta get down. Like, what the fuck? They suplex each other down?
They need to start in the pit, not up top. That's
Exactly. That's the thing about it too. Like, yeah, exactly. So there's that. Or what you could do, you could have fans on top of the pit.
ooh, nah.
People from the PC. People from the PC.
No, I'm
Fuck
just
it.
saying, like even if there wasn't a COVID problem, I wouldn't want that because
No,
it's just
but
like
I'm talking about the people from the PC, the performance center talents, if you will. Let them be the one.
yeah, I know.
But it's established.
Woo!
But again, though, this is established that this is basically the Timothy Thatcher match, which he won. That being said, should the day come that Thatcher challenges for the championship, it needs to be in the fight pit. Whether he wins or loses, it needs to be in the fight pit.
I'm down with that. I'm down with that. And like I told you before we went on the show, Karrion Kross was very interactive on Twitter yesterday. Shout out to him. And I asked him because he is pretty knowledgeable in MMA and stuff like that. And I just said to him, smoke and mirrors aside, who would you want in the fight pit? You know, if you could have anybody. He wants Thatcher. And I'm just like, okay. You know, like I'm down. Like if that actually happened, because chances are Kross is taking that belt off of Devitt. I mean Balor. He's taking the belt off Balor, no question.
You think so, Thatcher?
No. Kross is taking the belt off of Balor.
Oh, hell yeah, absolutely. That's down there. But speaking of which, also on the show, I guess Finn Balor wants revenge on Pete Dunne, and I guess Oh, I'm sorry. But he has to go through first. First he has to go through Lorcan and Birch. So he wants the services of Kyle O'Reilly. So next week we're getting that Finn Balor and Kyle O'Reilly versus Thatcher versus almost a Thatcher, but no, Lorcan and Birch. Non-title. Non-fucking title. So there's
After these past couple of weeks of NXT, like, isn't it kind of solidified our next 3 call-ups are going to be, and I know he said he doesn't really want to go up, but it's kind of inevitable now. Would you say it's going to be Rhea Ripley, what's his name, Damian Priest, and Tommaso Ciampa going up to the main roster, possibly in the Rumble?
Well, I don't know, because and again, I don't watch 205 Live, but to my understanding on 205 Live, they've had matches for the men's and women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Which, by the way, speaking of the women, they signed Priscilla Kelly to WWE.
I don't know why.
Good for her. Honestly, bro, you know what? Good for her. Yes, I know she is lured in controversy, right, over the years. Yeah. I know she is the ex-wife of Trevor, a.k.a. Darby Allin.
Oh, okay.
You still don't know why I call him Trevor, right? Right, Dave?
I know why, because it just takes a minute, because it's like I still look at Cameron Grimes as Trevor Lee. So like when I hear it, I think Trevor. But I get it.
We have a winner.
Oh, who is it?
Michael Corbin got it correct. Michael Corbin got it correct.
What do we got?
Raspberry lemonade. Michael Corbin got it correct.
Wow.
Shout out.
Shout
out to Michael Corbin. Shout out to Michael Corbin, longtime listener of the show. Got it correct. I don't know. Congratulations, Michael Corbin.
Yeah, man, like he was shooting out all the flavors of the rainbow. But yeah, big ups, Michael Corbin.
So Corbin, I need for you to send me your cash app, and I'm a man of my word. I'm gonna send Michael Corbin $30. $30.
Okay.
And
I'm
again,
reading here in the
one more thing also. I'm not going to be doing this every single week, by the way. Keep that in mind. This is once in a while. You know what I mean? Once in a while. Maybe the next time I'll do this is February, come tax season, if you will. Or before Valentine's Day, for all you lovebirds out there.
Okay, so there's. I'm reading here in the chat. Andre Corbill asks, "Was Priscilla Kelly the one who was selling poop sounds online?"
No, to my understanding, that was what's her name?
Man. Oh
No,
Shotzi
no.
Blackheart wasn't selling poop sounds. She was
no,
selling
it wasn't
pictures of it.
Shotzi. It was somebody else.
It was Shotzi.
Wasn't it? No,
It
it
was
was
Shotzi.
Tony Storm.
No.
Shotzi from what I heard was selling poop.
Hold up, no. I'm gonna search that up. Hold on. Because I remember this.
Poop sounds?
Like she was farting and like she was farting in the and talking like dirty at the same time. It was hilarious. This was like 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah. Okay, so I heard something that like possibly it was Tessa Blanchard.
Oh yeah, it was Tessa. That's who it was.
People were thinking Tessa Blanchard was like making audio noises of her pooping.
Yeah, it was Tessa.
Okay,
that's who they were.
Shotzi Blackheart was okay. Whoa. So Corbin writes here: Shotzi Blackheart was selling pictures of her poop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that, but the fart sounds and talking dirty at the same time, that was Tessa.
No, the rumor went out that it was Tessa, but it really wasn't. It wasn't
Tessa.
Like her.
Oh, okay.
No. It was a porn star that looked like her, but that was the story at the time.
Oh my god, this community stinks.
Facts.
So
yeah, that was NXT. But yeah, do you think the you were bringing up 205 Live? Was Tommaso on 205 or something?
So I don't know if you call on this past Wednesday episode of NXT. Damian Priest took out his opponent and I guess his tag team partner that was supposed to be originally part of the tag team classic, but now because what happened, Tommaso Ciampa and Thatcher are now a team.
This feud's not over. You got to be kidding me. They just did the fight pit. How is this not over?
This is not, brother.
Fucking. And you know the weird thing is because like the history of the Dusty Rhodes Classic, mixed match teams normally win. Like there's been a good history of that. I could see that team winning.
Yes.
I don't want them to win, but I could see it happening.
We'll see, dude. We'll see what happens. But I am sending Michael Corvin right now the $30, even though he doesn't have Cash App. He has PayPal. We can make an adjustment. But in case you guys don't know, yes, I just sent it. I'm a man of my word. I'm going to show everyone in the chat that I sent him. Michael, you won $30. Done. Okay. I sent him the 30. He's in the. I played it in the playback. I sent him the money. I'm a man of my word. All right, you guys saw in the playback, right? You saw it, right?
Yep.
I'm a man of my word. Now, like I said before, this is not going to be every single week now, okay? But we never know. You just never know.
Would you like going back to Dynamite for a minute? Were you guys a fan of the main event?
It was sloppy. It was sloppy, in my opinion.
Is the inner circle being worked by MJF in your opinion?
Possibly. I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay.
I'd be surprised. SmackDown, I saw that we're supposed to get fucking Adam Pearce versus Paul Heyman.
That was the funniest shit to open the show.
I'm from New York, yo. I'm from New York.
I'll beat your ass.
I'll beat your ass. I'm from New York. I'm from New York, New York. If you will.
Yeah. That happened.
That happened, yeah. That indeed happened, yes.
There was the women's that women's tag team match. Like, I was too distracted. Billy Kay is getting sexy as fuck.
Billy Kay?
Mm-hmm. Mike's muted. He muted himself.
Who, me?
You mean Peyton Royce?
No, Billy Kay.
Over on SmackDown. Over on SmackDown.
Yeah, on SmackDown.
I'm just playing. I know.
I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I can't. My webcam, the filter of it just went to a gray color when I show my phone. So I have to correct something here real quick, if you don't mind.
Okay. Yeah. That happened. There's a tag team match. I thought the main event. I thought Paul was gonna send out Jey Uso to beat up Adam. I was actually a little surprised Roman came out because I mean, it makes sense, but it's just like I really think. Well, at least I had this opinion that like WWE is being overprotective with Roman. That like basically he's not competing unless it's pay-per-view. Like he wouldn't be doing anything.
Which they should do, honestly. I don't see why not.
You know, because we're still in a pandemic and everything, and it's just that type of heel mentality of it's just like if I'm not interfering or like doing a cheap shot, I shouldn't even have to compete. You know, I'm the head of the table. There's no reason for me to compete unless it's pay-per-view, and I would respect that as a heel. But it is what it is of how that went down. Big E versus Apollo led to a DQ finish from Sami Zayn. Not happy about that.
You're not happy with that? Why?
Because I watched the Talking Smack prior, like when Paul Heyman went in on, I watched Talking Smack the past 2 weeks prior to SmackDown, and Paul Heyman has been digging in deep on Apollo Crews, and he was just like, "Come back on this show when you have the belt. Like you need to ditch this whole friendly attitude." You know, like he basically compared. He's like, "You having this you having the attitude that you had is like basically, would you allow Biggie? Biggie basically came into your house and slept with your woman. You know, he raided your fridge and slept with your woman." Like that's you being friendly when he had that title shot before and it ended in a draw, you know, and then he asked for a rematch right away and lost. And then last week's Talking Smack, they had a debate on there and Apollo was like heck of serious and shit. So you're thinking this could, I mean, it's probably gonna stretch out past the Royal Rumble, but yeah, like I just wasn't happy with the ending in a DQ because I'm starting to think Sami Zayn is gonna get the belt back. I think they're gonna still have the feud between Big E and Apollo, but it's gonna separate away from the belt, which is gonna stop.
I just think honestly, it's them doing this so they can have Big E avoid Roman Reigns for now.
That makes sense.
Because you're never gonna get it. You know it's gonna happen. But when it does happen, yeah, it's something for him to do in the meantime, if you will. So there was that. Also, Sasha defeated Reginald, aka fucking
Circus Soleil.
No, Emmanuel Hudson Jr.
Yeah.
That's what he looks like, Emmanuel Hudson.
No, he really looks like him from Wild Out, but he's a guy from Circus Soleil. That's why he can do all that flip shit.
I know. Also on the show, we had the obstacle course between Bailey and Bianca Belair, where Bianca Belair lifted up Otis and just walked. The visual of that.
I mean,
Mike, chat me up, Mike.
Say what?
Mike, do me a favor, Mike. Just get more to the center because I see like the cameras just half your face.
Yeah, I know. I mean, bro, like, what do you expect? She's like a decathlon athlete.
Yeah.
She got them legs, man. Them legs is powerful.
Oh my God, imagine being between those. Oh my goodness, yo.
Montez.
Montez
I wasn't trying to go there, but yeah, Montez is a
lucky
lucky
motherfucker.
guy.
Lucky
Lucky
motherfucker, yo. Lucky motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. They had a backstage segment between the Street Profits and Sonya Deville, and she just put them in check. Because you were talking about fruit baskets earlier. They tried to hook her up with a fruit basket for a title shot. They're like, it's been 2 weeks, no tag team title shot. And then she was like, yeah, but you're still injured. I'm not giving you a shot. So she basically told them go to the back of the line.
Go back to catering, bro. Go back to catering. So,
and like she buried them, kind of like stay backstage, still do your goofy segments, and I'm just like,
yeah. So
damn, yeah.
So before we wrap this up, Dave, you just said you wanted to cover something, so I'm giving you the floor. Take it away.
Okay, so I saw this on Facebook. This was yesterday.
Okay.
And so I can read the article real quick. It's not really that much to say. Basically, Thea Trinidad, the former Zelina Vega, opened up that one of her biggest supporters during the whole thing that happened was Becky Lynch. And so let me see if I can bring up her exact quote. So it says here, following her release, Trinidad posted on social media, "See you on Twitch, blah, blah, blah." And then she had this to say. Wait, let me pull up the sad part about Becky Lynch. Do you want me to just read the whole article or just like try to find a specific part?
Shoot away, brother. You want to talk about it? It's all you, brother.
Okay. So, answering a question as part of an Instagram Q&A via stories on her personal account, the Trinidad, known as Zelina Vega in WWE, opened up about her friendship with former Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion Becky Lynch. The formerly known as Zelina answering a question about her friendship. There was a tweet about it. I could go to that. But basically, the article is just stating that during all the heavy times, that Becky was one of her major supporters. And like now it's coming out about it. I'm not saying like normally this wouldn't be considered big news, but the reason I want to bring it up is because it did spark this was on the Inside the Ropes group page on Facebook that I found out about it. And in the comment section, the discussion kind of went out that like I'm not saying that Becky isn't a kind-hearted person. These were my words, that she's not a kind-hearted person, but Becky is one of the people who could get away with opening up publicly to support this type of situation and not get hit. And the reason why I'm bringing it up is it's just like knowing this, are you guys a strong believer that of the pecking order within the company? That like someone, because like if you look back prior to the Zelina Vega situation, you had people like Sasha Banks and Roman Reigns on Cameo, and like there was no heat against them. But then someone like her being on Cameo, being on Twitch, Paige or whatever, the lower ranked guys, finding out that lower ranked people are making money, that's when it really kicked in, and it was a domino effect that everybody had to get off Cameo. So I wanted your opinion on like do you guys feel there is like a pecking order in regards to like even just the side ventures that like top dog people are kind of untouchable?
Well, yeah, because the top people are always going to be the less, I guess, looked at when it's come to. They're always going to be let off the hook easily because they're the top people. They're the one making the most money. They're the most people. They're the most, I guess, bringing in fans and stuff like that. And the people that aren't, they're just sitting in the back, trying to figure out what they can do. And then when they do something without the company, then they get mad. So yeah, it's always good that the top people can like take up for the little people, but once the little people like do stuff and it pretty much like a domino effect to the big people, then it's pretty much nothing they could do about it other than voice frustration to the top of the food chain.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree with that 100%. Mike took the words out of my mouth here.
Yeah, because like my thing is like, had this been revealed like in the middle of it happening, do you think Becky would have got any heat?
No.
No. But gotta remember, bro,
No.
she is arguably one of their top stars in the company. They're not gonna
top two women.
Yes.
I would say 5 years ago, Becky, yeah, she would have got in trouble. But now,
Yes.
no.
Exactly.
She's
Considering
like
the fact
Roman
too,
Reigns. She's untouchable.
Considering the fact too, yeah, she just had a kid.
That too.
Yeah.
Think about this
I
too.
would even say Seth Rollins even wouldn't get touched.
Can you imagine the dick move that would have been if they would have let her go because of that, knowing that she has a kid now and shit like that? The backlash.
It's too much money to be made from her.
Now that we're talking about the kid thing, I did recently throw the question out there. Okay, so I'm gonna throw it out here on the show. Let's just say hypothetically, because technically for the time being, Ronda Rousey is still signed with WWE. This is her last year. Either she's gonna finish it up or whatever happens. But let's just say hypothetically, Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch come back around the same time to reignite their feud. Now, I threw this question out there on Facebook. I'm going to ask it here. Would you rather the story simply be that Ronda is just she's mad and wants her win back, and the story is that like she's just saying Becky got lucky, her whole title reign is a sham, and stuff like that, and then it leads to whatever match that they do? I personally want to see them in a submissions match. Or do you think they could take it a step further and like she's more pissed off that she got heat for wanting to leave to like have a family, and like everybody turned on her just for wanting to leave to have a family, but everybody praised Becky for getting knocked up on the job?
I don't think second one.
Yeah, me too. I like the second one. However, they're not going to do. They're not going to do that. Let's be real about it. They're not.
I know they wouldn't.
Because again, it's a touchy. It's a touchy subject. It goes back to what I'm saying earlier. Remember we talked about earlier about these whiny crybabies. Mm-hmm. They want something cutting edge, but when it does happen, they bitch about it. Let's assume they do go that route, right? Mm-hmm. They're gonna bitch. Oh, how dare Ronda Rousey do that to Becky? Fuck you, WWE.
Right.
You know what? Someone, when I asked the question, someone said they would like to see a hybrid of both, where honestly, Ronda came back more so wanting her win back. But I wouldn't be surprised if Becky took that shot and said, "You can't beat me in life.
Ooh.
You can't beat me in the ring. You left to go have a kid, and I had one at work. You can't even have one on your time off." You know, like just in one promo. Like it doesn't even have to be the full story. But I think because Becky, like 2019, 2018, she was shooting fire. Like, not to be a spitfire, I'm saying like her promo, she was savage. And I would not be surprised if she would actually say some shit like that. Like, and they would let her get away with it.
Exactly.
I mean, art imitates life all the time.
Right.
I mean, I
don't think Ronda would be able to handle it, though.
No, because she's sensitive.
Yeah,
she's sensitive. No matter what, stuff like that, people, and that's the one disadvantage that Ronda has. You know, she's not born and bred in wrestling, so art imitating life, she can't handle. Mm. So, right. Yeah, so.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I had. A little extra news. You got anything, Mike?
No, I don't. I'm out of the loop completely.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. One last thing that I do know, it happened within the recent weeks. I know we're not major watchers of MLW, but just to throw it out there.
Mil Muertes showed up. I know. I heard about that.
Yeah.
Who played Mil Muertes in?
Ricky Banderas. He was the guy who beat Vampiro in Wrestling Society X. He was Judas Macias in TNA.
Okay.
I heard about that. Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's jacked. He's built, but he's just short. That's his only downside. He's short. That's all.
Because I was
But
thinking
yeah.
of, I was like, Mil Muertes. I was like,
Yeah, Lucha Underground.
yeah, but I was thinking of Matanza. I was thinking of my
That's
man
Jeff
from
Cobb.
New Japan.
That's
Yeah, I
Jeff-
was thinking of Jeff Cobb.
Jeff Cobb.
I got the two names mixed
Yeah,
up when I saw it. But that's cool though. That's cool.
I need to get into MLW because it's like I'm like honestly I want to go back to the very beginning since it's all on YouTube. I really want to
Well,
go
yeah,
back. And
I was watching the first two episodes when Joey Styles was doing a commentary like ECW kind of. I was kind of watching that just to get into the feel of MLW. I just fell off the wagon.
Okay.
Basically. What I do know though is that Leo Rush is the new middleweight champion. He defeated Myron Reed.
In what company?
MLW.
Oh, okay.
And then
Cool.
I don't know if the match happened yet or not, but I'm just like calling my shot on predictions. ACC is about to get murdered by Jacob too. If he didn't already, that match was being hyped.
Yeah, he is. Also, what they're doing is they're doing this whole angle with Selena De La Renta and Alicia Toot, which I think is hilarious.
I saw that on Twitter. I was like, is that a real thing?
It's hilarious. It's again, if you think it's legitimate, all I can say to you right now
Congratulations.
is you've been worked.
Hit it.
I already hit it.
Congratulations.
Hit it again. You've been worked. Basically, yeah. Anyway, guys, this is gonna wrap up the show this week. I'm tired. I have work at 9 a.m, so there's that too. I want to thank all of you for tuning in today. Congratulations, Michael Corvin, on winning the Cash App giveaway. He guessed correctly the Gatorade that I was drinking. And again, I'm going to be doing this not every week, but once in a blue moon, I'll do this, okay? Once in a blue moon, I'll do this. What can we call this? Cash Apps.
I had an idea. Call it like the hot pot giveaway or some shit. I don't know.
The Cash App giveaway. I don't know. The Cash
App Mania.
Cash App Mania. Hey, we call it that. Cash App Mania. We'll work on it. We'll work on it, okay? But thank you all again. Thank you to Dave. Thank you to Big Mike for tuning in here as well. We'll be back next week. Now, the Royal Rumble is next week. Me and Mike have been in talks. We are. Mike, are we doing this for real?
Yeah, I'm off Thursday and Friday. So
no, but I'm talking about Rumble Sunday.
Oh yeah.
So for Rumble Sunday, we will be bringing back Wrestle Companion. Wrestle Companion is basically a knock off Joe Rogan's Fight Companion. So for both Rumble matches, the men and the women, we will be doing a live reaction on the air as it's happening.
Right.
As it's happening, we'll be doing this as well. So there's that too, if you will. As this is happening. Okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That
Can't
is
wait, man.
I might want to get in on that.
No problem.
Since I can't go to a party. Is this going to be on Twitch or something?
We're doing it here on YouTube.
On
This is
YouTube,
like-
yeah.
Consider it like a around the point extra, if you will.
Okay.
So you think about it. The next Sunday, we're going live 3 times. We're going live for the men's
God.
Rumble. We're going live for the women's Rumble match, and then we're going live for the review.
So that's
pack a lunch, buddy. Pack a lunch. Forget
no.
that
I'm
call.
trying to think for a minute because it's just they keep playing it off on SmackDown that Roman's Last Man Standing match is going to main event. So I'm trying to think: are they really going to close the show with the Last Man Standing, or is they just bullshitting and they're going to open with the Rumble and close with the Rumble?
We'll see. But that is the plan, though. We'll be doing 3 reviews this coming Sunday. 3 live streams.
Okay.
So I hope you guys get your Red Bulls, get your coffee ready. It's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be and who knows? Maybe just maybe I'll think of something. I'll think of some giveaway to do. We'll see. I might bring back the Cash App giveaway for the Royal Rumble. We'll see. We'll see, guys. Look out.
Yeah, whoever
we
gets
might do
the thing right.
the number or something.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Yeah, do a Cash App Rumble. Just like everybody, like instead of the
Is
Gatorade,
Solomon
just
still
have
doing it this year?
He
Yeah.
is, but it's like I can't find my number. I can't find my name. Bro, there's so many people in that Rumble pool.
There's a way to do it. There's a way to do it. They normally explain like how to search your name and shit.
He how many people this year? Is it like 5,000 people? Oh.
Like I don't know, like 23, like 20
like 58
or something.
It's like 58 pools right now, so there's that.
Pools.
58 pools of 30.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys.
Oh, and your number counts for all Rumbles.
Yeah, so there's that too. Your number counts for both Rumbles, basically.
So it's 17,040 people. Oh, not 17. 1,740 people. So far.
So, yeah.
Jeez Louise. What was it last year? It was like 2,000 last year.
I don't know. He doesn't. This is the 8th year in a row that he's doing this. Anyway, guys. Anyway, it's getting late. You can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven, Instagram HeelSteven. The podcast is available on all the podcasting platforms that you see. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher Radio, Google Podcasts, Anchor.fm, TuneIn Radio. If you're on the YouTube channel right now, hit the subscribe button down below. It does help out the podcast in the long run. It really, really does. Get the like button and all that fun stuff. Leave a comment and all that shit. Give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. It does help out the show as well. Big Mike, let them know, man. Where can they check out the soon-to-be owner of a PlayStation 5? Where can they check you out at, bro?
Yeah, you can check me out on Twitter at DetroitGamer313. It's the Rock, baby.
It's the Rock, baby. Hove, Rock. You know what you should do now, bro? You should go buy. I don't know. Again, I doubt they have this now, but go buy some Rockaware, bro.
They still got Rockaware, but I don't want Rockaware. I got this. This is good. This is good enough.
Okay. Rock Nation, there you go. And now, Dave, our John Draper, always Sacramento.
Okay,
Dave
I already left it in the chat for everybody, but I'll read it off. I got a anchor.fm /take the number 5, and then it's IVE pod. So it's Take 5 pod, but it's spelled 5 IVE. And then on Twitter, it's at Dave Sack the number 5, and then on Facebook it's /take the number 5 then IVE pod. So
right.
I gotta like it. There's a like page on Twitter. On Facebook there's Twitter, and then I'm on Anchor. Second episode, or episode 1 actually, will be dropping by the end of next week.
There you go with that as well. And with that being said, guys, this has been another installment of Around the Point. We'll see you guys this Sunday. I'll be doing a prediction this coming week as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that one as well. And I'll have more details and all that fun stuff. All right, guys, we'll see you all next week. This has been another installment of Around the Point.